The first step is to pre-cut the strings. Pull the string up to the tuner, then slide up a number of tuner lengths. This example is 1.5 tuners. Alternatively, hold the string by the tuner with one hand, then with your other hand, pull the string down a number of tuner lengths. This example is also 1.5 tuners. In Dan Erlewine's books, he recommends 2.5 tuner lengths are enough to get between 5 and 12 degrees of break angle behind the nut, and a commenter on an older version of this video told me he uses even more than that, winding down below the waist of the tuner with fantastic results. Steve Kubecka, who mentored me, gets about 2 wraps on the wound strings and 4 wraps on the plain strings, and B.B. King would simply use the entire length of the string. Whatever length you decide to use, cut the string right in front of where you're pinching it. Then thread about 1/4 inch of the string through the hole and make a right angle by bending the string against the outside of the tuner toward the inside. You can simply bend it, or you can hold the string against the tuner while you tune it up with a peg winder, which tends to keep the string in place a lot better. If that kinked string slips out of the hole, you're not going to have a fun time trying to get it back in. You can also thread more of the string through the hole if the shorter lengths of string are too hard on your fingers, then after tuning to pitch, grab the end with needle nose pliers and cut off the excess. Make sure the string is taut before you start tuning it up, and that the initial wrap goes under the right angle you just made. Every wrap will go underneath the last one, keeping everything neat and clean. To keep it taut, lift the back of the string with 3 fingers, while your index finger presses the front of the string down in front of the tuner. Use your thumb for support. For the tuners on the other side, hold your middle finger by the tuner post, press down in the middle with your index finger, and put the back end of the string over the top of your thumb and lift it up. It looks a little awkward, but these positions keep the wraps perfectly under each other as you tune up. Remember to stretch your new strings to pull out the slack. Give them a few pretty aggressive pulls, which will make them go flat, tune them back up to pitch, and repeat until stretching them no longer makes them go flat. And don't forget, for removing strings and making sure they don't stab you in the fingers repeatedly, round nose pliers are a godsend. You can also use them to squeeze any slack out of the string at the post, which can be particularly useful on wound strings. Do yourself a favor and get yourself a pair. Hit that like button if you appreciated this video, and stay tuned for more tips and tricks you're not going to find anywhere else, right here on Guitar MD.